How's it going, everybody? My name is Salty and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my updated settings here in Black Ops Cold War. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to need you guys to make sure you hit that subscribe button for me so you don't miss any of my daily Call of Duty videos. And then make sure you also smash the like button so this video can reach other people looking for the same kind of content. Let's jump right into it. Now, overall, my settings haven't changed all too much. I did make a few minor changes for those of you that saw my first settings video about a month ago. And I know there's a lot of people who didn't end up seeing that video, so I figured I'd make an updated settings video to get all the new subscribers and all the new supporters up to date with what I am using. So we're going to jump into that now. Of course, we're going to start with our controller settings. This is where those minor changes are. I ended up bumping my sensitivity, vertical and horizontal, up to 9 here. And then I ended up bumping up the stick sensitivities to 0.9 as well. This will give me the ability to jump from enemies a lot quicker, but you can be a little less accurate here. Your sensitivity is coming down to the stick sensitivity, vertical and horizontal are all going to be up to you. You guys need to figure out what you are exactly comfortable with. You need to go into custom games, shoot some bots. You can bump it up really high and progressively go down to find where exactly it is you feel the most comfortable. For those who are still learning how to aim properly, aim well, get good accuracy, I highly recommend keeping your sensitivity low and then keeping your stick sensitivity around 0.8 or 0.7. And as you progressively get better, you can start to bump those up so you can play even more aggressively. Now, when it comes to the rest of the settings here on this list, it's going to be, again, preference. I don't personally like using L1 and R1 to shoot. I actually came from Xbox, so I always use L2 and R2. But I know some people really do like the flip, so this is where you can find that. And again, the rest of this is going to be preference, except for this aim response curve type here. This is one you're going to want to find on linear. I've received nothing but good feedback on this. You need this combined linear, and then if you scroll down here to gameplay, you have the target aim assist mode of legacy. You combine these two together and your accuracy just seems to shoot up into the sky. It is absolutely amazing. Your accuracy will get infinitely better when combining these two together, so definitely give those a try if you're struggling with your accuracy. But in order for this to work, you need to make sure you have target aim assist enabled here. This will give you just overall aim assist in general. If you turn it off, it will just completely disable any of those settings you just added with the curve type or the aim assist mode. Now, sliding down here, we have the airborne mantle behavior. I have this set as automatic, so if you jump down off of something and you jump onto a ledge, you'll immediately jump over it. There's not really too many high ledges. This is going to be more of like a fire team kind of setting here, but in general, I like to keep this enabled. If I do jump off of something, there's a less chance I'm actually going to fall and take fall damage and die. So that's the main reason I have that. So we're going to keep scrolling down here. Down towards the bottom of your controller settings, you will find advanced. This is where you'll find your weapon thresholds or dead zones. I personally have problems sprinting with my current controller, so I had to turn this left max input threshold down to 54. This is where I found where I can just sprint by just pushing the button forward. If you guys have, I know there's been a lot of actual people who have been struggling saying that I can't sprint with my controller. It's laggy, it skips. It's just your dead zones on your controller. So you just need to find wherever it is your dead zones are really at fault here. It doesn't mean your controller has a problem. It's just the sensitivity of the controller itself. So like I said, I have trouble sprinting. So my left one here is going to be, I needed to bring that down in order to sprint. And the same could be said for the right. This is if your controller is drifting to the right or the left. You guys can figure out and make sure that it doesn't do that anymore just by lowering that until it doesn't. You go into custom games and you can figure it out quite easily. Scrolling down even further here, I do not have auto move forward on, but we do have auto sprint. You want this on. It will put you into an auto slide cancel feature. So all you have to do is push your forward button and it will begin to sprint. You don't need to jam or button jam your controller in order to sprint. But the biggest asset of this actual setting is the ability to slide cancel automatically. All you have to do is slide and then aim, and your character should stand right back up. Whereas if you had this off, you would need to hit slide, and then jump in order to do an actual slide cancel. It's a very important setting here that you guys need to make sure you turn on. Sprint cancel reload, I do have this off. I don't want to try to reload my weapon and then immediately sprint away and it cancels the reload. That's just not a good ideal situation for me. It used to be a standard setting in Call of Duty, but when they added that cancel reload thing where you don't have to do it anymore, it definitely got better. That's all my controller settings. We're going to jump over here to graphics now, where this is a lot of the questions I do receive. I know I've covered this in all of my settings videos, but as I get new supporters, people still tend to get the questions. How do you get your mini-map in green, your enemies green? How do you get the flags green? This is going to be your colorblind settings here, and you're going to need the colorblind type of tritanopia. As you guys can see here, you have disabled, Dirtanopia, Protanopia, and then Tritanopia. Tritanopia overall raises the contrast and also helps your screen look even better. It just raises the contrast of all the colors on the map, including changes the colors of the enemies. So for my U color, I like to keep it at yellow so I can distinguish myself between my teammates. For my ally colors, I have blue. For the enemy color, I have that lime green color there. And then for the party, if I am playing in a party, I do like to distinguish them from my other teammates as well. I have that at just a lighter blue, so you can figure that out. That was one of the biggest common things that I did get asked. So down here, we have my field of view. I like to play on 110. I've slowly bumped this up over time, but I don't see myself going any higher than 110. 120 seems a bit excessive for multiplayer. The maps aren't all that big, so you're not really missing anything in your peripherals. So again, this is going to be one of those settings you guys need to go and test out, because sometimes it will feel like enemies are farther away than they actually are because of that FOV. If you're used to 80, it will be a little bit of an adjustment, but it actually helps your recoil control because visually there's a lot less. And that's where we get to ADS field of view, where you want affected. It means your camera will zoom in as you're aiming down the sights. And again, like I said, it will help your overall visual recoil. You need to make sure this is unaffected and not independent. And then for motion blur, we need this disabled. I understand it's supposed to be a realistic feature, but you're playing Call of Duty. It's an arcade shooter. You need to make sure you turn this off. Otherwise, you're going to be losing targets as you're spinning quite fast. Now, there's not really many settings left to cover here with my personal settings, but a couple that people did ask about are audio settings here. So my audio presets I have on high boost. It makes it extremely easy to distinguish where your targets are actually coming from. You can hear their footsteps, even with dead silence. If they slide, you can just hear things a lot better around the map, certain cues and whatnot. So high boost is where I recommend you put your audio settings at. And then we have the hit marker sound effect enabled in classic. People asked again about why are your hit marker sound effects different than mine? So I changed it from default, which is the Cold War default, to classic, which is similar to older Call of Duties. Other than that, I don't really have much to cover, so we're going to jump into a gameplay right now so you guys can see all my updated settings live in action. I hope you guys enjoy. All right, we're going to be using an LC10. I don't want to give away the class setup yet because this is my newest one. I'm going to have this class setup coming out very soon, probably by the end of the week, but I don't want to give it away just yet. Well, I didn't see that, kid. Oh, right in a corner. Yes. I love people that sit in corners instead of taking gunfights head on. I'm not going to complain. Past couple days have been rough on the playing side of things. This kid's going to be the death of me. Like actual, he's going to be the death of me. That right there is what happened to me all day yesterday. It was just constant. Wow, I can't believe I just got that. But there was no separation. He's got a sniper. They both have snipers. Okay, you know what? I don't want it. You can have it. You have a sniper. You win. We're just gonna push up. I'm feeling myself at the moment, honestly. Alright, they definitely flipped.
This objective is mine.
Wow, I almost choked that. Like Heike almost choked that.
War machine prepping fire.
Enemy took Charlie. Enemy has Bravo.
Okay, so we have a harp up. This should be much easier. They should be over here, trying to get to B. I hope they're not up top. Well, they are up top. Another one up top. Well, we can't get him. We gotta chase him down. The kid didn't see me. Lovely. My team's running through him. So I'm not gonna stay here. Now I will. I'm not feeling safe at the moment. 21.
They're gone.
Location secure. Maintain current posture.
They should stay spawning here. Crap, I didn't mean to jump. Please didn't. Did he see me? I hope he didn't see me.
We have a field mic.
We'll leave them.
Two hostiles.
I don't know if I really want to burn this spy plane. I see one.
Inside. Maintain that momentum. Spy plane commencing surveillance operation.
War machine available.
Spy plane mission timeline.
Alright, I think we're on like a 29. This game's definitely picked up from the beginning. I don't want to hit that war machine. So if you guys made it this far, just go nice settings in the comments. Let's go with that one for today. Nice settings or anything of the sort. You guys can really go with whatever you want. Just include settings in there. And that way I just know you made it this far. I'm hoping I don't play like an idiot here.
A secure.
Semtex thrown.
Enemy took C. We're pulling ahead.
I was on a 29, nice. Alright, we're good now. I'm gonna hit this because I'm kind of in a rocky situation.
Taking Bravo.
Chase me. Get a harp, that's nice.
Tackle.
B locked down.
Should have time to get the reload in.
Losing A.
Jump over here, I'll let them have A. I actually prefer that they do have A. That's the better side for me. Well, teammate's gonna kill him, so I may as well get him. If teammate was gonna get him anyways, I may as well just try to pick up those kills. And rally back over here. Okay, they're spawning all over the place. I've never seen anything like this. Like, they're in a circle around us.
All locations secure. Hold your positions.
Okay.
Contact down.
Losing Alpha. Losing B.
F it, we'll just play for win. We'll just play really aggressive. Hello.
Killed him.
Hostile RCXT in your
Okay,
AO.
we do have a spy plane. Didn't even realize I had that. Must have gotten it like the same time as the harp. Good. Okay.
Moving on enemy.
Charlie.
Yeah, I will have a video on this LC-10 pretty soon. Just gotta figure out. I'm glad I had a UAV. That mud Troy kid would have killed me again, and I would have lost fall. Yeah, I changed up quite a bit with this actually. It's very, very snappy, very, very good.
Securing Charlie.
This build is particularly based more around movement than it is anything else. So I'm sure you guys have noticed that. It's definitely a fast-moving weapon.
Losing A.
So the Pines, I want to know your opinion of that as well, because in my opinion, this was the best new map they released. Like, I'm not talking remakes, I'm talking full-blown, full creativity at their fingertips.
Wasted them.
Listen, Troy, you are such a freaking, like, this kid. I'm hitting the nuke. You can hold that for me, Troy.
List overhead.
Level 136, still sits in corners. It's kind of wild. Kid's around the same level as me, but he just prefers to sit in corners. So sad.
Securing Alpha.
Alright, so that should add 6 onto our total there. 56. I don't know. I should be able to get 60 here. I think that would be a good number to strive for. I'm gonna have to push pretty hard here, though, because time is ticking down. Oh, who has a harp? Oh, my teammate has a harp. Nice. That's one elimination.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
They're 60.
Target drop.
Anything over 60 is going to be a stretch. Like 70, I mean, it's going to be a stretch, but I'll push as aggressively as I can, but we have A. Yeah, it's not possible for 70, but 64, that's pretty good on Pines. I don't know if I'll be able to get here in time to maybe get 65. It's going to be a stretch.
Losing B. We lost Charlie.
We got 65. All right. 65 is good. I like that. 66. Okay. GG's, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you could make sure you hit that like button for me, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to the channel, make sure you also smash that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.